For once, my model actually is doing a decent job at exemplifying how I'm feeling today, because I am exhausted for no reason whatsoever. And my model also looks kind of tired. Hi, how's it going, everyone? Hello, Soft Jobster Monday. Beans, I see that woof, by the way. Marceline, Jester, what is up, everyone? Fabricio and Nightwalker and Luna, thank you for the sub. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, it's your birthday today? Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Why am I talking like that? I'm so tired. Hello, Rainbows and Luna. What is up? Prairie Maiden, hello. Want some tea? Oh my gosh. Speaking of okay, here's where my thought process went. Tea, Risley, cake, barking, and then I remembered that I just tossed something into the Discord. I was like, oh man, Barkability tier list when ha 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 ha, you know, like the characters that I have and would bark at. Like an appearance tier list, but a little more unhinged. As a joke, I said that. And then Free and Monday comes in with a barking tier list, as in Goro and Razor bark because they're dogs, and these four meow because they're cat. Linny's not a cat though. What does the fox say? And then questionable humans, an Oni, a Melusine, a bird, and then humans, and then wait, how do I move that? You can't really see that on the screen. There we go. And they got them secret cat jeans. I see that. I saw that Monday. Thank you. Thank you for that. Well, they got that cat in it. Navi is an F on that. Well, I didn't make that. That was Monday. Characters that I have and would. Full sentence right there. Anyways, hello, welcome everyone. Squirthon 3.0 on the 18th. Get hype. I'm so tired. But that's not going to stop me from enjoying a slice of cake today. We are doing Wriothesley's story quest today. That sweet Fontaine OST. Time itself is a silent song. I've not yet recorded the character stories, the character story audiobooks, basically audiobook. Like I'll put it in like an ASMR style, like audiobook style kind of video. But I'm gonna read all of these, put them in one video, and I think I'll also put the reading of Crimson Moon Semblance in there as well. Excuse me. Kind of the full Arlecchino package in one. Yes, I did see Beto is on next banner. She's going to be running alongside Ocelot Queen. As is Yenfei and Farzan as well, which I already have my C6 deer, but I have not ever pulled a Beto. Both of my Betos were got on the shop, which is fascinating. What's a 4-star you guys have never pulled on a banner that you either really want and don't have, or you really want constellations for one that you got on the shop or something? Because I've never seen Beto on the wish on one of my wishes before. Beto. How long, by the way? 1 day and 18 minutes, my friends. 1 day and 18 minutes. 1 minute and 18 days? No, thank you. We have 2 standards to roll on. Boop. Oh, Lynette, because she was free. Oh, you don't have Beto or Yenfei on your main. Want some tea? Okay, and then we've got 23 stockpiled for the cat. I think that's everything, right? And then we can just hop right into the quest. Same for 5.6. What am I doing in Star Quests? Rice cake. Help. Help. Weren't there also other quests in the fortress that we were supposed to do as well? Rice cake. I am so antsy to get into Natlan. I almost want to just beeline right for Natlan already, but there's other quests that I feel like we should tidy up, even though like because Aranara isn't a requirement for Natlan. Not like finishing Aranara wouldn't enhance your enjoyment of Natlan, but it's a good one to do. Same with the Golden Slumber. Same with this thing, and the Research Institute and stuff like that.
I do hope the Knights of Favonius.
We once thought the Fortress of Meripede would be super scary, but looking back on it, it really wasn't that bad at all.
Read the Claymore talking stick. Oh, that's a battle pass weapon, isn't it? Read the description of it. I don't think I can do that unless I have it, can't I?
You've got a set schedule, guaranteed food and board, and you can even buy all kinds of stuff with credit coupons. It's really no surprise that many people don't even want to leave.
They probably have that guy to thank for it.
Oh, you mean Wriothesley? He's definitely a pretty impressive leader. While he does look kind of intimidating, he's actually pretty easy to talk to once you've had a conversation or two with him. Paimon wonders how he's like with the people here. Do they also get the same guy we do, or is he a lot harsher with the bad guys?
Probably has a good number of tricks for every situation.
Yeah, he must be doing something right to maintain order here.
Order.
While not making everything feel super oppressive.
Excuse me, did I hear someone there? Could you please do me a favor?
Huh? Paimon could have sworn she just heard something.
Someone talking to me from a box?
Excuse me, is someone passing by? Could you do me a favor, please?
Nope, Paimon wasn't dreaming. There's someone over there for sure. But Paimon doesn't see anyone.
He's in the box. She said nope.
Oh, did you hear my call? Thank you so much. I'm over here, inside this big box.
You're inside the box? Oh, no wonder Paimon didn't see anything. Well, come on, Traveler, let's go take a look. Why are you hiding in here anyway? If we hadn't happened to pass by, you could have been stuck for days.
It's just a reanimated, severed head. It's just a head in there talking to us.
It's a bit complicated. Can we not talk about that for now?
Did someone... Did someone strip you of your clothes or shave your eyebrows?
Whoa, that's terrible. Did someone seriously do that to you?
No, it was nothing quite that serious. I'd just like some help finding my hat.
It's Hat Guy.
Just your hat? But then, why can't you look for it yourself? Huh. Wait, Paimon gets it! Something must have happened to your hair!
Paimon, we don't have to ask.
Sorry. So that's what happened. Paimon gets it now. No wonder why you had to hide inside the box. You just need your hat, right? We'll get it back to you right away. What kind of hat was it?
I think you may have misunderstood me, but never mind. Please just help me find my hat. It's a soft and brown hat with a bit of a brim. Nothing fancy. I think I probably lost it near the entrance elevator. It was getting a bit hot, so I took it off and had a quick nap. But when I came to, it was gone.
Why are you so weird?
It's really important to me, so
It's a
your help would mean the world. I'll wait here for your return.
Don't worry, we'll be back in no time.
Grab hat. Reborn in the land of grievances. Okay, we're going down. Oh, I could just go down.
Paimon doesn't see anything here. Well, let's go somewhere else.
Is that what you need this for? That's not powered, though. Yes, it is. Just these two is all that one even is connected to. Okay, I guess we're going back up. It's for oh, right. You guys did say that before. Drink water, everyone. It's getting warmer where I live. Oh, whoops. I didn't have to go back up.
Just where is that thing? Oh, this is taking longer than Paimon thought.
Check the water surface.
Nothing in the water either. Paimon thought it might have gotten blown in.
With what wind? We're inside.
Looked everywhere and still not seen anything that looks like a hat.
Let's turn back. We could scour the entire fortress, but we won't.
Huh, that's a good idea. If he's just looking to cover his head, then it shouldn't matter what kind of hat he's wearing. Why don't we check out the rag and bone shop? If memory serves, they've got all kinds of stuff in there.
You should get fired up quickly when it comes to shopping. I'm only paying for the hat.
Huh? How did you know what Paimon was thinking? Aw, this is bad. Nothing gets past you nowadays. Well, either way, let's go check it out first.
I guess the fans, yeah. I was like, what fans? And then I forgot that there's gigantic fans above us all the time. Rag and Bone Shop. What the frick is this thing? Oh! Okay.
Things are going a little too smoothly today.
I wanted to investigate.
Paimon doesn't remember you being the boss.
Well, I'm just standing in for Mr. Alvar while he's off restocking the shop. Now just wait a sec. A blonde foreigner dressed all in white, accompanied by a glaze-covered flying chunk of gingerbread. Well, you must be the legendary traveler and their companion Paimon.
No. Well, you're half right. Paimon's the traveler's treasured companion, sure, but she's not some flying chunk of gingerbread.
We don't know that.
Sorry, I never thought I'd get the chance to see you with my own eyes, so got a bit ahead of myself.
Mate in it.
I hope you find it in your magnanimous hearts to forgive my discourtesy. I'm just a nobody after all.
There's no need to put yourself down like that. Paimon's just venting.
Why, your heroic actions at Aeneas have long made their way to the fortress of Meripede. We heard that you were personally received by His Grace when you made your way down here, you know.
Well, you know.
Ah, you were the envy of all. And you're one of His Grace's favorite people, so of course, everyone wants to be introduced to you.
Ah, so it's because of him. And here I thought venting. Paimon was just venting imposter. And here I thought I had made it as a hero.
Well, I'd figure you'd appreciate honesty over flattery. After all, I also only joined up here because I'd heard Mr. Alvar was a good friend of the Duke.
Duke.
And though I've only caught scant sight of His Grace since then, as fate would have it, I've become fast friends with Mr. Alvar himself. I mean, we've all got agendas, but rather than trying to force something to be true, it's often better to just go with the flow.
It is, isn't it?
Oh, so now you're trying to kiss up to us.
Well, I did mean it when I called you legends, and it is indeed an honor to meet the two of you. Oh, enough of that. Is there something you're looking for?
A man's hat.
No problem. Anything else?
Primo gems.
Hey, feel free to check out anything you want. The credit coupon costs are on me.
Wait, but that's, you don't have to be so nice.
Well, it's not like I'm getting paid to watch this shop. Instead of more coupons, Mr. Alvar usually lets me just take my pick of our goods. Life's been pretty good recently, so I might as well just waive your bill. Never hurts to make some friends.
Well, if you put it that way.
All right, Paimon will take a look.
After a moment's hesitation, Paimon managed to pick up 2
Are you
snacks.
sure you don't want more? These opportunities don't come by every day.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by.
It's all right, 2 will do.
I never thought you'd turn down a chance to freeload.
It just doesn't feel the same if the owner's offering everything to you for free. But anyway, we don't need to get into that right now. We can discuss Paimonology later. The poor guy must still be waiting for us.
Paimonology. Is it me or is either's dumb expression gotten increasingly? Why does he look so funny?
Thank you so much. We'll be off then.
No problem, and thank you for your patronage. I'd appreciate it if you could put in a nice word for our establishment the next time you speak to His Grace.
That's a real sneaky way of getting good reviews. We've been gone a while. Paimon hopes that guy in the box hasn't passed out from lack of air.
He has. Quest over. Ooh. You said take my pick of the goods. Did you need that 10 grand over there?
Please come again, and don't forget to mention us to your Grace.
I won't. You can count on me, mate. What you mean, forget? I never forget. I would never forget. McGrace. He's up, right? Yeah, he's up. Oh, maybe call the elevator. My Grace. Liverpool ether. He's British. What did you just say to me? Why is my ping 146? That's twice what it normally is. There he is.
You can come out now. We found your hat.
You did? Oh, Archon, you just saved my life. Just one sec. I mean, I told you that there had been a misunderstanding. This has nothing to do with my hair.
Would you like it to?
Wait, this isn't my hat.
Sure it is.
Well, we got you a new one. We tried really hard to look for your hat, but no dice.
To be precise, someone gave it to us.
Ah, I see. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful, but unfortunately, there's just something special about my hat.
Does it have some kind of sentimental value?
But, sorry, I can't explain at the moment. Time's tight as well, so I suppose I'll keep looking for a while.
If you're looking for a hat, I just picked one up over here. Is it yours?
Your Grace!
Oh, hey, Wriothesley. It's been a while.
Nothing.
Well, it's a slow day today, so I decided to go for a little stroll. Even if your workspace isn't cramped, it's still good to get some air. I'll say I'm not at all surprised to find the two of you here. You never could turn down someone's request for help.
It's what good adventurers do, after all.
Is that so? Maybe I should consider asking the Adventurers Guild to open a branch here. As I recall, these hats are very important to members of the Beret Society. Best you avoid misplacing it again, You might not have the same luck next time.
Understood. Thank you so much, Your Grace. Then I'll be off. I'll get going now.
What a strange guy.
What a weirdo.
Why did he care so much about his hat? Oh, and has he done something wrong? When he saw you, it was as if he'd seen a ghost.
Well, he's a wolf in wolf's clothing, so.
Oh, not at all. In fact, members of the Beret Society are model prisoners. They work hard and never get into trouble. They've saved me a lot of work, in fact. As for him, I'd guess he's just more of an introvert. It's not unusual for the more shy prisoners to freak out when I show up unannounced.
Huh? Shy? There are prisoners who are afraid to talk to people?
Prisoners are still people, after all. There are as many crimes and motives as there are stars in the sky. The idea of the criminal as a selfish, heartless brute is just a stereotype. Such labels could never capture the complexity of even a single individual person.
Yeah, I mean, I've been a criminal in every single city that I've visited.
What kind of a person a prisoner may be and why they've committed a crime, we'd never know these things if they don't share their story with us.
Huh. You've got a point. Anyway, it's all good as long as it makes sense to you.
What's this Beret Society then?
Although most of the societies here will just turn individual brawls into mass ones, the Beret Society does appear to be an exception, and it's instead trying to experiment with some novel and interesting things. If you have some time, why don't we grab something at the Coupon Cafeteria? It'll give us time to catch up too. And if you're still interested in the Berets after that, I can take you to their usual gathering place as well.
Paimon's not the biggest fan of that cafeteria, but if we're gonna catch up...
Let's go then.
All right then, please follow me.
It's probably the worst accent that I... Alright then, Wriothesley. Let's go to the cafeteria. Gotcha time with Bran. What was it? Was it when we were doing our Farina pulls? I went to go get the fortune slip from him, and it was something to the effect of like, you have everything you already need. Boy, Maul.
Welcome, Your Grace, and the Traveler. Would you like 3 orders of today's welfare meal? Unfortunately, we weren't informed of your visit in advance, so we didn't prepare any super deluxe welfare meals today.
I'll pass on the food then. What about you?
I'm not hungry.
Then Paimon will also pass. Paimon will save her stomach for something better.
What a pity. It would seem that none of us can properly appreciate your skills, Walsey.
Then I must beg Your Grace to find me some more ingredients, so I can come up with some more welfare meal recipes.
Look at Bran's shell just twitching in the back. Just like, ugh. That's my Bran impression.
If you're not in the mood to eat, I can get you some drinks. We just got some great shipments in from above.
Yes, please? Huh. Paimon didn't know you could get non-welfare stuff at this place.
It's not for everyone. Think of it as a special treat for VIPs.
Very important Paimon.
Oh, now that's what Paimon likes to hear. In that case, 2 bottles of the drink for Paimon, please.
Help! Help!
2 bottles coming right up.
2 bottles.
Our first meeting took place on short notice, and we were both swamped by everything that happened after, so there was no time for more casual chit-chat. I'm actually quite fond of stories, you know. Of course, the others have already told me a lot about your deeds in Fontaine, but I'd love to hear it straight from the source.
They're all true. All of the rumors. I don't know what rumors you heard, but they're all true.
Whoa. That'd be quite the long story.
We fought tooth and nail for the sake of justice. I kind of wasn't involved with a ton of it. This felt like we were the most inconsequential. This felt like the Archon quest where we were the least consequential. But all of a Poimon. Because it was mostly. Maybe that's not true. We fought tooth and nail for the sake of justice.
Impressive. Not all who possess the courage to risk their life for their ideals also have the strength to make it out unscathed. Had you not possessed these remarkable qualities, I probably wouldn't have had the chance to make your acquaintance in the first place.
Paimon gets the sense that you're trying to flatter us. That guy we talked to earlier was obviously trying to get us to put in a good word for him, but you're the Duke, right? Why would you need to get on our good side?
Well, after all, you did help the fortress and I maintain our autonomy. Is it so strange that I would want to give a few words of praise out of genuine admiration?
Just a little bit. It's because you don't ever talk about it. Just a little bit.
So this is a matter of trust. Which is unfortunate, since I don't have nearly as interesting of a story to offer about myself. I was convicted and sent here at an early age. I only became the top dog after spending a long time figuring out its inner workings.
You mean top wolf?
Power and control come in many forms. Some fair and ethical, others less so. And since we're all sinners here, the victor calls the shots, no matter how they manage to get to the top. So, what do you think? Didn't put you much more at ease, now did it?
I mean...
Kinda. You're really different from most of the people we've met so far.
I'm perfectly aware of that too, but even so, that doesn't make me think any less of you. I would very much like to maintain friendly relations with you two.
That's how he feels. That's how I feel as well. Hello?
Your Grace, after following your instructions, we were able to find a box of undeclared contraband in the latest shipment of cargo. They were extremely well hidden, and we've confirmed that the senders have been using this method to smuggle goods for a while. We're trying to trace the goods to their source.
Hang on a sec. Sorry, give me 1 sec.
Got it. Leave the box here and contact me immediately if you make any progress. You're dismissed.
Yes, Your Grace.
Sorry, I'd almost completely forgotten about this.
She mentioned something about contraband. Are they like dangerous goods?
Not necessarily. The term is just applied to things people want to bring in on the sly.
Fanta with razors. Razor?
Many people here are experts at pulling rabbits out of the most ordinary hats, so we have to examine everything carefully. Now, what do we have here? It's more or less what I expected.
Whoa, this is certainly a box of curiosities. Mora, snacks, yarn, balls, ropes, mechanical parts, and even a gem!
Yarn balls?
Wait, if you've confiscated this entire box, then does that mean all of this belongs to you now?
Yep. We can't just send them back up now, can we?
What? But that's just insane profit! Traveler, why don't you become a duke as well?
I am. I'm the Duke. Let's get that. And what about you, Paimon?
Paimon will be your vault keeper!
Jokes aside, I didn't know you'd be so interested in this box. How about this then? You can pick anything you want from it. Consider it a gift from me.
Yarn ball, duh. I've got so many cats in my oh my gosh, why can I never think of this word? And it makes me cut off the sentence in the worst way. I've got a lot of cats in my roster.
Really? You'll let Paimon pick anything? No takebacks. Paimon will have you know that she's got a real good eye for treasure.
I never joke about things like this.
Why is she floating at his level? She's like staring him right in the eye, too.
Alright, Paimon's gonna have a look. Paimon wants this one. This dark, sparkly gem. You just know it must be worth a ton of Mora.
It looks like a boss drop from something.
Actually, never mind. Paimon doesn't want this gem anymore. Can Paimon pick something else instead?
It was a gem that was about to reveal her true identity. What's wrong?
There's something weird about this gem. Paimon remembered a lot of bad things when she picked it up. Paimon couldn't even tune them out. It's as if the gem was just drawing them out of Paimon's brain. It was super spooky.
Is that so? Let me give it a try.
Let me give it a try. He's like, that sounds fun. What? That's your reaction?
Paimon's right. I too experienced some unpleasant flashbacks.
Let me scry.
Are you sure?
Try.
I wouldn't exactly call it fun.
I want to make sure I know exactly what you saw. I'm built different, Wriothesley. Not sure if you've noticed.
Fair enough. Go ahead. I don't think it'll have a permanent effect.
I'm just built differently. I'm built incorrectly. Oh, our entire journey just flashed before his eyes. Like everything. Like way back to the defiled statue even.
Are you okay, Traveler? You also saw something, right?
Yeah, I relived some rather unforgettable memories.
I'll take this gem then and run a thorough investigation on its properties. Paimon, feel free to pick something else.
Then, actually, never mind. Paimon's gonna pass. Paimon was thinking about one of the snacks, but who knows if it'll also make Paimon sick.
Doesn't hurt to be careful.
You do have a point. In that case, we should destroy the entire box and all of its contents.
Cast it into the fire!
Seems like we're almost done with our drinks, too. Let's go check out the Society's gathering place, then. I can introduce you, and we can also continue our conversation while we're at it.
Wait, are you this free every day or something?
Just noticed? I wasn't exactly busy the first time we met, either.
Yeah, fair. They're pissed. Greetings. What can I do for you? I'd like a welfare meal, please. Understood. Enjoy your meal. Gotcha food. Give me my gotcha food. Did it not give me my gotcha food, or did I just forget to... Gotcha food. Misfortune will always come to an end. Once you're used to it, it ceases to be misfortune. That's a commentary on losing your 50-50 over and over.
We are honored by your visit, Your Grace. All of us at the Society have been waiting for your arrival.
Oh, have you now?
Are these your two guests?
Mm-hmm. Let me introduce you to them. Traveler, this is Dugier, the head of the Beret Society. This is their gathering place. Members can find all sorts of drinks and snacks here, as well as a large variety of books and other resources. Every once in a while, the Society will also host activities and seminars, which are always well attended.
You flatter me, Your Grace. All we did was set up an organization in the same way as you would in the world above. It's so easy to feel lonely and helpless when you arrive here for the first time. I remember that feeling all too well. None of us knew anything about this place then, after all. But that's when the thought came to me. If we could help everyone turn over a new leaf, they would no longer have to lead such gloomy existences. Thus, it was with your help that I founded the Beret Society.
Oh, so you were also involved with this, Wriothesley?
My part in this was minimal. All I did was follow procedure and rubber stamp the application. I'm sure you have a very good sense of what this place is about by now. As you know, not everyone takes their sentence seriously. For some, this is just another place where they can eat, breathe, and sleep. But the Society is a great place for those who wish to turn things around.
Exactly right. Here, we keep an eye on each other and remind each other of our goals. Everyone can focus on rehabilitating our mental states and even make many new friends.
French Louisiana. Love that chicken for Popeye.
Our operations are entirely funded by members' donated goods and credit coupons. Same for the things you can see here.
Who knew you could find such a place in the Fortress of Mirapede? Oh, right, and what's the deal with the hats?
There's nothing deep about it. I just felt like we needed some kind of visible identifier. If our members felt joy and pride from being a part of this group, then the hats would become a point of pride for them as well. And when we're together, we will feel a sense of community from seeing everyone's hats. Optimism, community, hard work, and a desire for a new life. I hope this hat will show everyone everything we have been working towards.
I love that voice.
In other words, that hat has come to represent something like a model citizen, which also helps them recruit new members.
Once again, you are exactly right, Your Grace. That's a part of our goal as well. Let's take a little old seat over here. There's no need for us to stand.
Let us not stand on ceremony,
I'll
good
ask the
sir.
members to get us some drinks. Please wait here just one moment. Feel free to look around too if you want to learn more about us.
So this meeting was planned all along? He said they had been waiting, so this meeting was planned all along?
Oh, right. What happened to your slow day, Wriothesley?
Oh my gosh. He just gives you that look.
Seems like I shouldn't underestimate an adventurer's keen sense of observation. I'll bear that in mind the next time I need to do something low-key. Kidding, of course. We're just discussing some small matters. It shouldn't take long. We've also already gone over the organization's vision. Instead of listening to me try to explain some more, maybe it'd be better if you took a look around for yourself.
Why does Paimon feel like he didn't answer the question at all?
Because he never does.
Well, we're already here, aren't we?
Might as well take a look.
Yeah,
It's in the book.
They're supposed to be like the model prisoners, right? So this is what their spot looks like.
Welcome to our gathering place. Is there anything you'd like me to explain to you?
It's Shilonen. Ocelot.
Oh, it's okay. We're just taking a look around.
You sound a bit like a Melusine guy. Does he?
Welcome to our gathering.
Oh, well, welcome to the gathering place.
Well, that's not a bad comparison. It is my job to explain our amenities and benefits to our latest members. I'm sure Mr. Dugier has already explained some of it, but allow me to fill you in some more. Besides this space, which our members use to rest and relax, we also have an entertainment room, a fitness room, and a self-study room.
And a bench for this guy to stare at a chalkboard.
These rooms are open to all of our members. We want everyone to be able to use their free time to the fullest.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Do you have a restaurant too? If you did, you also wouldn't have to eat at the big cafeteria anymore.
Unfortunately, we don't. For matters like that, we still have to rely on His Grace.
His Duke.
We started a collaboration with the cafeteria a while back, though, so they'll let us borrow their kitchen to do some simple research into recipes and cooking.
You've really thought of everything.
Yeah, Paimon can definitely see how it'd be easier to live your life if you had all this support.
Yep, and that's exactly why Mr. Dugier founded the society. We all think we made the correct choice to join him.
Oh, do you now? How nice that is, good sir. I'm gonna examine these books. There's a good variety of books here, and it also looks like the selection is regularly updated. If nothing else, one can definitely find something here with which to pass the time. A member's diary is also displayed among the books. It was probably included for recruitment purposes. I have to raise one eyebrow when I do that voice in order to get the right amount of voice in that voice. That's a good sentence, Connery. You'll go ahead. Help.
Hey, what are you doing over here?
Oh, hello. You are guests of the Duke, are you not?
Duke.
I'm organizing the bookshelves. Want to take a look? We've got some classics, as well as a few books that the members published themselves.
There's writers in the society?
Yeah. Most of them are writing diaries or autobiographies on their time in the organization. Some quit drinking. Some learned to tailor. Some became real good at calligraphy. And even I've learned to use a camera. We find it kind of funny. You see, had we managed to stay above ground, none of us would have ever had the time to learn any of those skills.
Ah, it's because you all have a lot more free time now.
Not only that, but we've also now got the mental space to think about taking on new things. Before we came here, we were constantly exhausted just trying to live. With how the Duke and Mr. Dugier have organized our lives down here, though, all we need to do is think about the things that we want to do. You never know what you may be good at until you give it a try. And while you're here, no matter what you do, you won't get judged for it. After all, there's no need to conform to societal expectations when you're already in jail.
So this is something like a safe space.
Duke spotted.
Yeah, that's exactly right. After all, not everyone is good at fighting, or have the physical strength to do hard labor. The society is exactly what some of us need. And that's it. I just finished organizing this shelf as well, so feel free to check it out if you want. Just remember to put the books back after you're done.
Don't worry, we will.
We learned from Lisa. I watched her torture an abyss mage with her lightning. You watched who do what? Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Hey, you there, newbie.
That's me.
Hello? Are you talking to Paimon?
Yep, I'm talking to you. Now, why don't you follow my lead and take a deep breath before letting everything out like this? Ha!
What are you doing?
That's how I pump myself up every day. A lot of my friends have found it super useful too. With one shout, you can release all the fatigue, resentment, and unpleasantness from your lungs and return to the day with all the optimism in the world. Why don't you also give it a try, huh? I promise that it'll work.
Paimon's gonna pass.
Cuts to Paimon screaming when we were thrown in the prison beneath the academia, where she just goes, Wah!
Feeling shy? That's alright. As long as you remember this trick, it'll come in handy one day.
Just remember to take a deep breath and let it all out if you find yourself at your wit's end.
This is how Paimon discovers she's the Dragonborn. She inhales and then just
Everybody. It sure sounds like they're all pretty happy.
she inhales, and when she exhales, she just automatically goes, Force root!
That would explain why Wriothesley only had good things to say about this place. Huh. It looks like they're starting to wrap up their conversation as well. Let's go over to them.
Of course, Your Grace. I will attend to those matters right away.
Okay, then I don't have anything else to add. Oh, you're back. What did you think about this place?
Some great accents in this up in this prison, Wriothesley.
Now, note that your opinion will also affect my review of Dugier and the society as a whole.
Oh, wait, I didn't know they were also a part of the evaluation process. It's all right with me, though. I'm pretty confident about our growth and activities.
Paimon thinks it's pretty good. Don't think anyone expected you to get a society going here of all places.
It seems alright on the surface. No, we're below the surface, Ether.
Yeah, you're right. By themselves, our resources probably don't feel like much.
The prisoners here all have very different personalities and psychological needs. Our needs are like violent beasts. If we can't face them properly, they'll grow restless and enraged, causing pain and conflict. But if we can placate them, they lose their fangs, and they can even be converted into fuel for far nobler pursuits. Which is why, in my opinion, learning to reconcile with oneself is the first step on the path to redemption.
You've hit the nail on the head, Your Grace. Before I founded the Society, I had met too many people who could not come to terms with themselves. And I'm sure that a part of your support is rooted in your desire to help those people find their way.
And Paimon thought everyone was enjoying life just fine, working and fighting.
Of course, that lifestyle is more than enough for some people in the fortress. For others, though, they would just be useless distractions.
Speaking of fighting, I'm not sure if you knew this, but even His Grace sometimes fights in the ring.
We did know that, actually.
What? You fight in the ring too? Wearing those high-tech boxing gloves of yours?
Didn't we? Didn't we know that? We knew that, right? Right, Paimon? Paimon, we knew that. Don't gaslight me, Paimon. Don't you dare gaslight me, child, or I'll smack you upside the head. What?
Oh, I almost never need them.
Almost never, you say? It's Hat Guy.
Hey, isn't that the guy who lost his hat? Did you come here to relax too?
Oh.
What's wrong? Did you forget about us already?
Is he an ostracized member?
Are you feeling all right? You are looking a little pale.
No, I'm fine. Thank you for helping me get my hat back. I'm sorry, but I've got to go.
He's still as weird as before. Paimon's kind of used to it by now, though.
Dugier, do you know what's up with him?
I'm also not too sure about that. As far as I recall, he's always been a little strange, but I'll check up on him later. After all, it's my responsibility as the leader to make sure that no one falls through the cracks.
We'll leave him to you then. Where were we before we got sidetracked?
Something about something about boxing gloves.
Oh, right, about that. You might have thought that I was joking, but in a place like that, everyone will use everything in their power to win. And when emotions run high, things often spiral out of control. That would be when I need to pull out my gloves to maintain order. Sometimes you might need more than just gloves as well. This pair of handcuffs has also come in handy quite a number of times.
Kinky. Don't.
Oops.
Why'd you had the gem on you? I thought you.
Oh, isn't that awful gem? You're still carrying it with you?
I thought you put that back in the box.
Yeah, I kept it on me because of its special qualities. It won't affect me as long as I don't let it come into contact with my skin.
Go on, you guys. Pick up the item for His Grace, would you?
With your bare hands, if you would.
Yes, right away.
That gem shines with quite the dazzling light. I hope it hasn't been damaged. Your Grace, please let me know if there's something wrong with it now.
It still looks good to me. Say, Dugier, have you ever seen a gem like this?
Never, Your Grace. Don't think I've ever been rich enough to afford this kind of a thing.
I guess that's fair.
Subtly roasting his wealth.
We've already gone over most of the things that I wanted to talk about, so let's wrap up for the day. The Traveler also has some other plans, after all.
Not really. I mean, what else am I gonna do? Find my sister? Pfft.
Got it, Your Grace. Take care, everyone. I'll take you to the exit. Traveler, Paimon, it was an honor. I'm sure everyone would love it if you were to visit again. And that goes for you as well, Your Grace. We wish you all the best in your endeavors.
And same to you.
Cake Man!
Paimon doesn't think we made any plans for the rest of the day. Why did you lie to him?
Well, what's your opinion of the society now that you've taken a look around their headquarters?
Paimon thinks it's pretty chill. Weren't you complimenting them the entire time as well? Paimon doesn't remember exactly what you said, but wasn't it something along the lines of encouraging people to embrace their new lives with optimism? There's only one potential problem. If the society does too good a job managing and rehabilitating its members, you may be soon out of a job.
That is certainly a possibility. But at this point in time, they're still reducing my workload by managing and rehabilitating prisoners in my stead. I wanted to see just how much they've managed to accomplish, and also get a sense of Dugier's plans for the future. I arranged for a meeting out of curiosity, but then I noticed some faint hints of dissonance.
Dissonance?
I'm sure the Traveler has sensed it too.
It's a bit hard to put into words, but there's something off about that place.
As expected, you also picked up on it. The whole truth is a bit complicated, so I'll explain everything to you later. I can tell you right now, though, that this was an unexpected turn of events. I had hoped to take care of it in secret, but now confrontation may no longer be avoidable. It's hard to predict what might happen next.
You've completely lost my mind.
Why don't you take this opportunity to check back on the gathering place? Just tell them you left something of yours there by accident. If my hypothesis is correct, Dugier should already have left. And with his watchful eye removed, you may well get a very different reception from the members.
Can't you just tell us exactly what to expect?
I'm just following the most popular playbook in Fontaine. Investigate, obtain evidence, and then use the truth to render judgment. It's been so long since I got to watch a performance at Opera Epiclese that I've even begun to miss it.
I'll trust you for now.
I'll explain everything to you later, but right now we need to seize this opportunity. Find out what you can from them now while they're all in one place. We might not get another chance like this anytime soon.
So in a way, you could say this opportunity is quite hard to come by. Amuse me.
Then what are you gonna do?
Good question. What should I do? Maybe I'll drop by the ring and sign myself up for a fight.
Wait, so you're really just gonna make us work while you slack off?
And that's where that conversation ends. Now then, with your leader out of the picture, how are things really going over here?
Huh. It's just as Wriothesley said. Seems like Dugier is no longer here. You said you felt there was something off about this place, right? So let's see if we can feel something out. Paimon will do her best to help.
I also don't know where. Let's see if we can strike. Let's see if we can strike up a conversation. Just start there. Just talk to someone. See if they're any. See how different they are. Hello?
Wait, you guys are...
We're really sorry. We just realized that we lost something, and we figured we might have left it here by accident. We'll be on our way as soon as we find it.
Oh, okay.
Did anyone see a glass bottle by any chance?
Nobody?
It was about the size of my hand. I was using it to store some spice powder. What is wrong with everyone here?
It's okay. There's no need to be nervous. It's not like we lost a whole bag of Mora or anything.
Also, Paimon's shirt, onesie, has the Mora symbol on it.
We'll just look for it ourselves if none of you caught a glimpse of it. We're not going to tell Wriothesley anything, don't worry.
What is wrong with everyone here?
I'll go find Mr. Dugier.
No need. We're just looking for something. Why does he have to know?
This is incredibly suspicious.
We can look around for it, yeah?
The hell is wrong with you?
Are you still organizing the bookshelves?
Yeah, and I'm sorry. But you can't check out the books right now.
We weren't thinking about that to begin with, but weren't you super friendly just a moment ago?
Sorry. You really can't check them out. Please understand.
What?
Hey, hello? Anyone home?
Hello? How can I help you?
Can you give us that rundown again?
The Beret Society offers a variety of resources and benefits to its members, and, I mean, you've already heard my spiel. I don't know anything beyond what I've already told you.
You don't know anything?
Sorry, that's not what I meant. It's just... there's nothing more I can tell you.
Okay, Paimon sees what you meant now. Seems like they really don't want to talk to us, so let's just head back.
Please. Please just leave me alone.
What this guy over here?
Hey, big guy!
What do you want?
Isn't this how you greeted us earlier? Take a deep breath and let it all out.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You sure are a fast learner.
Where'd your optimism go?
I ate something earlier, so I'm falling into a bit of a food coma, and, I mean, not everyone can be super upbeat all the time, right? You're looking for something, you said? I didn't see it, but, it should be somewhere nearby.
Alright, sus group. Let me go share it with my sus baker. Can I fit in here? I can't fit through here. Is that Gaming's VA?
Oh, you're back.
Oh.
How were things at their headquarters?
It was as if they had all turned into completely different people.
They're acting super scared. But of what?
That would prove my suspicions. The dissonance I mentioned earlier was precisely that fleeting moment of fear behind the cheerful facade.
Like that one guy we found hiding in a box.
Right. He was acting super scared too when we saw him at the gathering place. Actually, hasn't he just been acting super paranoid since we first met?
And that's precisely why I took his hat.
Oh, so the one who started it all was... It was you all along!
It's because I wanted to figure out what's really going on. I don't believe any of Dugier's talk about unstable mental states.
How long have you been investigating this?
Not too long. Dugier made very elaborate preparations for my visit. But I don't know. It almost feels like the performance was too elaborate.
Okay, but if you think something's wrong, why don't you just take the whole society into custody? Aren't you the Duke? You can do whatever you want in this place.
Well, maybe you're actually a better fit for the position than I am. Just give me the word and I'll hand you the cuffs.
No, do not give Paimon that kind of power.
In all seriousness, however, cuffs and the like should be used sparingly. They're mostly for show. Everything I do is on display. The way people see me act determines the kind of world I can create down here. And I've always striven to appear fair and reasonable to the people.
That sounds a bit deep. Paimon's not sure she got all of it.
The Duke's actions will set the tone. The Duke's values will be... the Duke's actions will set the tone.
Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head. I have to lead by example if I want to maintain expectations of justice and order. And that's why even though Dugier had already let a few things slip, I didn't want to turn on him without irrefutable evidence.
Alright, so you're saying Dugier has figured out some way to control the members of his society. And even though the members are acting all optimistic and motivated, it's all just a show.
I doubt it's that simple. We're still missing something.
Indeed. He certainly seems to be using some coercive methods to turn his members into the most upbeat and motivated group of people you've ever seen. And that won't turn out well in the long run. I have some faith, though, that some of the members understood the hint I gave during our visit. The line has been set, and it's quite likely that a fish will bite.
Fish? Bite?
Let's give them some time. My guards will need it to finish their investigation, too. You can find me in my office when the time comes.
My sus glasses are back on for this place, Wriothesley.
Just leave before you've explained everything to Paimon. Hey!
Thanks for the first time chat, Sunday. Wait until 18. Boop. I mean, I talked about making a barking tier list, but...
It's finally evening. Wriothesley's probably wrapped up his investigation. Paimon has no idea what that guy's thinking. Let's just go find him and ask him what he's really up to.
Is everyone still weird here? You can't even talk to... You can't even interact with them now. I don't know why I hopped into Wriothesley's story quest and didn't expect things to go, sus immediately.
Oh, here you are. Did you manage to land a lucky pull on the welfare meals tonight?
Let's just get straight to the point. Has anything else happened with the society?
Patience, Paimon. Even as the situation continues to brew, we still need to make sense of what we learned so far and go over any sticking points. I'm actually still thinking about the first thing that came to my mind when I noticed something amiss. Namely, why didn't anyone come to me about it?
Oh, that's a good point. Could whatever they're afraid of be so powerful that even you won't be able to do anything about it?
But even if such a thing existed, how could they be so sure without checking with me first? It'd be one thing if it was just one or two people, but it seems like everyone's convinced that I won't be able to help. Which leads me to believe that it's more likely that they think I just wouldn't care to help them.
Because you instigated Dugier in the first place? Yeah.
Yes, something like that. Dugier must have told them something to make them think I won't take their side. So it became imperative for me to refute that and prove my true stance. Of course, I had originally planned to do this in a more covert way, but I had to improvise when you identified the guy who'd lost his hat with everyone present. There was no way to keep our investigation a secret after that.
That makes sense. Wait, but does that mean it was all Paimon's fault?
As always. Now that you mention it.
The last thing that guy wanted was for Dugier to find out that he'd lost it. He would have never brought the matter up on his own. But now, not only has Dugier found out that he'd lost his hat, he's also realized that we were the ones who found it. That likely set his internal alarms off all at once.
The hats must be hiding something.
Yes, that's the conclusion I came to as well. It's the only thing that could explain the fear.
Do you think the hats are hiding crabs, Wriothesley?
If we didn't act right then and there, Dugier would probably come up with some other way to hide the truth and we'd be back to square one. So after giving the matter some thought, I tossed that black gem onto the ground.
So it wasn't an accident.
I must say, I was pretty satisfied with the results.
Ah, so you did that on purpose?
Yes, that's right. Of course, that box was discovered as part of our investigation of the Society from the very beginning. I had no way to know if any of the members had actually seen the gem before, but since I had to do something, I decided to gamble.
So that's the hint you were talking about earlier.
Right. And I said back there that I had no idea what the gem represented. That should have been enough to let people know that it's still early days for my investigation. And since I was traveling with you, heroes who have never turned a blind eye to evil and injustice, they would also understand that we're here to help, rather than to tolerate or uphold the status quo.
You used us as a part of your plan too!
And that's why you want us to come along.
My apologies. There was no time and quite a lot to explain, so I figured it might be easier to just let you see a few things for yourselves. But I can assure you that I've now told you everything there is to know. Of course, you're under no obligation, but I would really appreciate it if you could continue to lend me your support and help me figure out the true secret behind the Society. Would you be willing to lend me your support?
Sure.
But Paimon's still mad at you!
If all you need is some help planning, then sure. Do I get to break some skulls right now, Wriothesley? Because that's what I do best. If I need to fight them, I'm all for that.
You have my thanks. Now, there are still two outstanding matters in our investigation. The first is the secret of the hats. I've examined one before. There was nothing suspicious about the item itself. The other is the true purpose of the black gem. We haven't been able to get anything out of anyone with actual knowledge of it. It's my hope that a brave fish will take my bait and venture outside of their dark and murky pool. I'll put some music on while we wait.
Want some tea? You spent some time waiting in Wriothesley's office. We all three fall asleep.
Excuse me, Your Grace, but may I come in? I'm afraid that someone's been following me.
Please, do.
I apologize for my lack of composure. These two are the guests that came with you to our gathering place, correct?
You know us?
Yes, my lover Fasol told me all about you. Please, help us, Your Grace. He's in great danger right now.
Hat guy's got game.
Slow down, take a deep breath, and start from the top. What happened at the Society?
I'm sorry, Your Grace. I will try. I think I should start from when you saw Fasol last.
You mean when we saw him at the gathering place?
Yes, he fled immediately, but many members are hot on his heels. Thankfully, he still managed to meet up with me and explain everything that had happened. Now that he's lost Dugier's trust, what awaits him is agonizing censure.
Censure?
Censure is Dugier's method of establishing control, as well as the thing we all fear the most. Rather than listening to me explain what it is, Your Grace, please, just let me show it to you. Every secret may be found within...
the hat.
Here you are. I was wondering where you had run off to in such a hurry.
How did he barge into the door without us noticing?
Please excuse us, Your Grace. It was never our intention to disturb you like this. You see, Avisa's mental state has been rather unstable ever since she arrived at the fortress. She rambles often, has hallucinations. It may be best to dismiss her babbling as random gibberish.
I don't recall hearing a knock or giving permission for you to come in.
Oh, my apologies. I merely did not wish for your grace to be alarmed. Had I not been so focused on recovering her, I would have followed all the rules of etiquette to the letter. So please, forgive my discourtesy.
I did not wish for you to be alarmed, so I snuck in without alerting you.
Like, we believe you.
We know exactly what... You got some nerve showing your face here.
Please, there's no need to be upset. It's only natural to want to side with the poor sick girl, but I know his grace to be a reasonable man.
Well then, what if the reasonable man wants to hear the lunatic out?
That would be perfectly fine with me. Oh, and just so you know, we've also found the missing Mr. Fasal. I had no idea why he was so upset about losing his hat, really. Thankfully, he has already returned to his senses. We've brought him back to our place, so there's no need to worry.
I'm sorry, Your Grace. I don't have anything more to say.
This is what you're afraid of, correct? You can tell me everything. I'll do all I can for you.
I've never seen that thing in my life.
You can do it. Go ahead. I'll break his legs for you.
Your Grace, I don't think there's anything else she would like to say. Pressuring her will not get you anywhere.
It's all right, Elise. As long as you tell me what it is that you're terrified of, no matter what it is, it will no longer be able to hurt you. I swear this on my name and honor as the Duke.
Your Grace, forget it. I'll keep my mouth shut. I've already said everything I could say about the matter.
I'm sorry, Your Grace, but I really don't have anything more to say. Please, don't press me further.
But why?
In that case, Avis and I will be off. Once again, please accept my apologies for disturbing your peaceful evening, Your Grace.
Miss Avis, please show me your head. That is an order. There's nothing there.
Your Grace, I know you have long tired of my words, but please believe me when I say you've merely let your worries get to your head. The Society has never caused trouble for you or any of the guards at the fortress. We've spent all of our time working hard and trying to lead better lives. Why are you doing everything in your power to prove our guilt? What's wrong with the current state of affairs? I'll do anything for you, as long as you give me the word. Why are you so intent on getting rid of someone who's been unfalteringly loyal?
Your words bore me. You know the consequences if I find you to be lying.
Everything that I do for the Fortress of Meripede. But Your Grace is welcome to visit us any time to confirm the true intent of our activities. All right, Avis, let's head back.
She did.
Just what's up with that guy? He makes Paimon really, really mad. We should have shown him his place.
Sooner or later, all will pay the price for their arrogance. He must have been well prepared for this exact scenario, or he wouldn't have dared to be so openly hostile. All the more reason for us to be patient. The entire society are his hostages. His subordinates would definitely react if he were taken into custody.
She left her bow.
And that's why he dared to bare his fangs right in front of me.
One thing's for sure, we won't let him get away with this.
The true secret of the society is neither on the hat nor on the members' heads. Dugier probably knew this from the very beginning, which is why he didn't panic. However, if we were to look at the rules, it would also seem like the head has to be the place where they're keeping all of their secrets.
Yeah, none of this makes sense to Paimon either. What are they trying to hide?
Uh-oh. The beret.
The hats are definitely being used to hide a secret. But there's nothing wrong with the hats themselves.
Her head.
But if there's nothing on her head, why did Avise feel the need to remove her hat?
His attitude.
From the way Dugier acted, he must have known from the beginning that we wouldn't be able to find any evidence.
Where did Avise hide the secret? It's on her head. And her head... Wait.
The hats are definitely being used to
associate with the beret. Lost hair clip. Oh, it wasn't a bow, it was a hair clip. Lost hair clip. I'm a genius. I'm a genius.
Idea, but
what a coincidence. So do I.
Huh? What is it? Tell Minor about it.
I did it, and I didn't even fall to the crabs. I'm growing stronger. It's as Ether said in the Golden House. I'm slowly regaining my power. Avise didn't take off her hat to draw attention to her head. She did so to remove her hair clip.
you mean this thing?
I thought it was a bow. Actually, it is shaped like a bow, isn't it?
So, she handed a key piece of evidence over to us without Dugier noticing. That would mean that Avise didn't stay silent out of fear. She stayed silent because she'd already given us what we needed.
Clever girl.
Let me take a look.
Wriothesley tinkers with a hair clip for a brief moment.
I managed to remove this from the hair clip. It's long, slender, and conical. It's hollow on the inside, and looks something like a cross between a nail and a thorn.
It's a crab. Oh, it's a... Oh, you're right. It is a bow on a hair clip.
Paimon's last again.
Let's see. What if we do this?
Hey, what are you doing? Wait. Some kind of dark liquid is leaking out of the gem.
It's tea.
And some of it has been absorbed by this thorny-looking thing.
The gem is used as a container for a type of liquid.
You've probably heard before that water is filled with the strongest emotions of humanity. With that in mind, this liquid is probably a highly concentrated solution of fear.
Weird.
Oh, so that's why even touching it will make you remember unpleasant things.
So with this infused thorn...
Dugier would be able to censure others. I can only imagine how it would feel to have this directly injected into your brain. The moment it hits you would be like being flooded with all the terrors you've ever experienced in your life. Agony, desolation, and an overwhelming sense of despair. No wonder they're all so terrified of it.
So, was the hat meant to cover up their wounds?
That might not even be all. Let's go get them right away. We can't let Dugier escape with all of the evidence.
I didn't have Zhongli on team. Otherwise, I would have dropped a meteor on it. I think Dugier is acting dodgy. There's no there's no chest that I missed in here, is there? I'm okay. Do I get to break his legs? Whoa.
Your Grace, we have taken the Society members into custody. They all tried to flee just a little while ago, as if they had received some kind of order. We decided to forestall their plan, and were just about to send the word when you unexpectedly arrived.
Great work, everyone.
You had prepared for something like this all along?
I had them stay here to keep an eye on things, so I'm glad that my intuition turned out to be correct. Perform a thorough search of the Society's headquarters and bring all the members to me.
Understood, Your Grace.
Never realized
Now,
how
let's
cool
check
they're.
on them.
Never realized how cool the guards' batons look.
As expected, they all have a hollow thorn inserted into a wound on their head.
Ooh. Paimon's glad her eyesight isn't so good that she can see it from here. Paimon's gonna float away for a bit.
They didn't pull the thorn out?
They probably left it there as a lasting reminder of Dugier's censure. These people must have had to endure an unimaginable amount of pain. Let's go check out the other areas too.
Let me check on Paimon real quick. I can't check on Paimon real quick. These papers are actually outdated, but they look brand new. It seems like no one has ever flipped through them. If you look closely, even the creases are almost identical. They don't seem to have been formed naturally through reading.
Hey, come here. Have a look at this. This is a book that Paimon found in a box next to the bookshelf. Its contents are exactly the same as this book on the shelf. The colors of the covers are completely different, though, and the names of the authors also don't match up.
So these were also just for show, to make it look like the bookshelves being added to make it look like the bookshelf is being added to and maintained.
Yeah, and they dared to claim that they wrote these too. Huh.
Look at what I found.
Camera. Back there.
This is a surveillance port. With this, Dugier would be able to remotely monitor everything that's happening at the gathering place. So even if Dugier's not there in person, he'll still always have eyes on the members.
Explains why they were all so terrified.
Indeed. It's easy to become lost and confused when you're given no instructions or any kind of script to follow. And if any action you take may be deemed a mistake, then perhaps it's better to do less. Or to not do anything at all. Dugier has already tamed them to his will.
Your Grace, Your Grace!
What's the matter?
We couldn't find any society members in the other areas. It also seems like none of the equipment in those rooms were ever used. All the signs of wear and tear are fake. The lime scale, the layers of dust, they were all deliberately added.
Imagine adding lime scale.
We also investigated the members' residences and weren't able to find anything. Their neighbors all say that they haven't returned home for ages.
Oh. Is that right?
They're gone? That could only mean...
Their real headquarters are elsewhere.
Indeed. As long as he allowed society members to mingle with others, even with threats of censure, Dugier knew that he couldn't stop all of his members from speaking out. Meanwhile, this marvelous gathering place will lose all of its value as soon as a whistleblower sounds the alarm. So instead of being his real base, this is just an elaborate performance. The rest areas, the fancy equipment, even the members that we saw, they were merely part of the front. And only the most docile and well-trained members were selected as his performers.
But then, where can we actually find him?
Let me think. Dugier must be holding all the rest of his members in another place. And if the overseer of my fortress guard has never alerted me to anything of the sort, he must be in Dugier's pocket.
Let's go find him. He can tell us where the real headquarters are.
I'm of the same mind. Let's go. You two, follow me.
They do look really good. Those uniforms. The production zone's down below. It's been a while since I've had to wander around this place. Where evil lurks, shoot on sight. Whoa, why'd the camera jump like that? That's odd. And I guess to stabilize with your bow shot.
Take it easy.
I'll just go to the center right here.
Did that person flee here?
That's the most likely scenario to me. He's probably already caught wind of Dugier's declaration of war against me and has fled to seek his protection. Let's keep heading down. There are some abandoned areas in there. Since he needs space, I'd guess Dugier probably converted them into his headquarters. We should be on the right track. Now we just need to find that turncoat. Let's go. We can take this path. You guys take the other.
Ooh, Traveler. Where we going, Cake Man? What sword did I give him? Oh, he still has got that one. Oh, that's just because this is interactable, not because there's anything to glean there.
Look! There's a fallen guard over there! I must see some society members too!
After them!
It's Wriothesley! Run!
Just kill him. Are we going after that guy or this guy? I'll go after him.
Ugh, those blasted guards!
I was like, why are the guards just letting this guy walk past them?
Did Dugier send you? Why did you attack that guard?
Come on! It's time to talk! Can't you see that he's trying to help?
I will take your cooperation into consideration when it comes time to hand out sentences.
But Mr. Dugier, he didn't want this guy to expose our true location. We were just about to dispose of him when you caught up to us.
So, in other words, your headquarters should be this way.
Yes, it's just down this way. You'll make it there once you've seen him pass through a large drainage pipe.
Now that's more like it. Thank you for being helpful. Maybe I'll make your death quick as a result.
Guards, take them away. Let's go. It's about time that we find out what Dugier's really after.
Well, if it's a trap, Lone Wolf, it's nothing we can't punch our way out of. I don't have... Okay, I'm just making sure I didn't have Wriothesley in this team. That's the teleport I haven't gotten. I guess I never did explore the entire prison, did we? We're going down, down. I see the drainage pipe. Enter. Recommended elements. Cryo. I wonder why. Interesting. Fascinating. Yeah, I'll use Yeet. I'll use this team. Yeet Queen. Trial Wriothesley.
There's so much space down here.
Imagine if we get to fight. If we got to fight with all of these, like we did with the Eremites during Sumeru Act 5.
Yeah, these are all former work areas. They've been left abandoned due to a lack of funds. There are usually guards on patrol here. It would seem that all of those guards have been bought as well. Stay sharp. He's got a ton of surprises waiting for us, I'm sure.
Okay, he's got his signature. And Marshall Say Hunter, that's what mine has. 4-piece of Massachusetts Hunter. Oh, I can't view his actual artifacts though. But it's giving him 21 rate. This is what the trial has. Oh, it's adding 21 rate. He actually has 48 by 192. Okay, that makes more sense. I thought that the rate that the crit ratio that they gave him was 21 by 104. So 135. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. And cryo damage bonus. Widzith is actually pretty good on him though. What's my Wriothesley's? 43 by 126. That's actually not terrible considering it. Oh, that's also with that Widzith. Yenfei has the good Widzith. So now he's at 43 by 145. I need to get his rate up. 43 is not enough rate. I just need to get a 5-star Marshall Hunter. I see people to slaughter. Lambs to the slaughter. Ow, 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 ow! I was your Archon! Oh, 5, not 4.
Stay cool. Face your gift.
Unload that burst on this one dude.
Hey, are you okay?
You're safe now. Just follow the guards and leave this place.
I thought that she was talking to... I thought that these guys were the people we just fought. Wriothesley loads up his gauntlet and punches this guy with a full burst on one person, and Paimon walks up. You okay? No, they're different people.
Who knew that there'd be Gardamex here? Dougier really prepared for everything.
And that would explain the strange decommission requests I received, as well as account for all the Gardamex that had mysteriously gone missing. Seems like he's prepared for an all-out confrontation with me.
Hey, what's this?
Seems like some kind of handbook. Let me see. Ah, this should be the Society's real rules book. It lists all the rules that they're expected to follow. Members are not permitted to speak to each other or to leave without formal permission. 5 members shall form a group, and the whole group will be punished for any single member's wrongdoings. Anyone who reports a fellow member's misbehavior shall be rewarded with food and water.
Yikes.
I see. So it's much as I expected.
But that's just cruel and unreasonable.
To obtain food and water, prisoners are forced to snitch on others, and in the process cause pain to those around them. To avoid punishment, they learn to stop talking with one another. This leaves the wounds they've already received to fester, however, and so resentment builds until every prisoner has become an island. Finally, isolated and without hope, they accept their fate as Dougier's slaves.
This whole thing is an affront to human dignity.
Do you remember what happened to Paimon? She rejected all the snacks in the box once she was spooked by that black gem. She's usually all for tasty snacks, but she chose to go against her instincts after a negative experience.
Why'd they give her the ooh face? Why'd they give her a cat face? They gave Wait, hang on. I'd like that screenshot. Wait. There. Oh, wait. Ah, what? Sorry, hang on. There we go. Boop.
Ugh, is that the best example you could come up with? Anyway, Paimon still thinks she made the right decision. It never hurts to be careful.
No, your decision was valid. However, It's also valid to interpret that as a decision that you only made under emotional duress. The human heart is like a raft in a vast and empty ocean. We convince ourselves that we're in control, but in truth, a single wave could sweep us off course and send us crashing into the path of a storm. Those who use fear to lead others astray must pay for that crime.
Idle animation. Whoa! Oh, that was his skill expiring. I was like, what was that noise? I vow to never run away again. I vow to never. I vow not to speak without permission. I vow to remain conscious while being censored. I vow to earnestly carry out any order given to me by Master Dugier. I vow to actively denounce any behavior of my fellow society members who undermine society's unity. I vow to voluntarily accept a 4th degree or higher punishment should I violate any part of my oath. The entire text is handwritten. The paper is creased and the handwriting is sloppy, suggesting it was written in a state of extreme distress. It was signed at the end with a fingerprint rather than a signature. Judging from the mark, however, it certainly doesn't appear to have been made with a gentle pigment, like that of an ink pad. They signed it in blood. Is there anything down here? Nope. There's a ladder here to nowhere. He roughed. He's a wolf in wolf's clothing. Ooh. Puzzles.
If I'm not mistaken, the space ahead should be the central area of this place, but the door has been locked. Rather than confront Dugier, I think it's more important right now for us to rescue as many society members as possible. You guys should wait here. We'll try to open the door and check out some other spots.
I like their salute animation. Them and the Knights of Favonius have cool salutes.
Open the door. Would we have to do something to this mechanism here? Paimon doesn't get it at all. Forget it. Paimon's just gonna do some trial and error.
That's what you usually do. Paimon's like, Unga Bunga. Paimon says Unga Bunga. Rotate the device to shine a beam on activate the red device on the walls.
Oh, it's turning! Is it because we touched this thing? Look, the other side's open! Let's go.
Okay, so that one, and then we'll obviously do that. We'll do that one afterwards. Just go through this. It just cuts me in half. Like, no, Wriothesley, that's a laser. Don't go through. Whoa. Small chest. Wait, is this the way forward? I want the way secrets. Unless we open this one, we come back, we open the other one. That's probably what it would be, right? Roll 3. Open this one, come back, open that one, then open the big door. Oh, okay. Colonel, I've infiltrated the base. There's slimes and hilly churls down here. Why are there churls down here? Nothing over here. They got arrested. The members were cursed. No!
Let's get it on!
Come on, please. Get a little chilly.
How much is his burst hitting for? 22,000? Momo! This rogue's a, oh, that's not cooled down yet. This rogue's an Avatar fan.
Way now.
Ruff, 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 ruff. Okay. Do you even get a map of this? We do get a map of this. Oh no, we don't. We're I forgot that we're in a domain. I for some reason thought we were still in the actual fortress. Wheat, tomato. Let's go, tomato. Oh, wait, this is just the other side of that? No, this is a different one. This is a different puzzle.
It's so high. We're not gonna have to climb all the way up, are we?
What if we
Activate
do?
the mechanism in front of us first, just like before. Let's see if that changes anything.
Looks like there's a mechanism that's gotten stuck. It won't turn alongside the others. Is there something we can do?
Hello? There we go. Oh. I want to relimit it. And then move this once. Wait, no. Oh, wait, no. That is how I wanted that. Rotate it back. Then remove. Then rotate them. Nope. There. Oh, it's flooding.
The water level's gone way up. So that's how we'll make it to the top.
It's primordial water. Although now, that wouldn't matter. Hello there.
Stay cool. Face your guilt. Come on, please.
Hey, stop it. Did this dog just burp? Hello? 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 Cake man freaking out. Okay, we're back in the main chamber again.
These should be the prison cells. Lots of empty cells in here. Dugier's probably moved them elsewhere already.
Let's still rescue the ones who got left behind, though. Every person counts.
Man's got a whole freaking dungeon up in here.
Hey, it's all right now. You can leave this place.
No, I won't try to leave anymore. I'll never try to leave again. Don't get close to me. I don't want any trouble.
No, we're not gonna do that. Please calm down. We're not bad people.
We won't be able to get through to her right now. not with the stress response in the way. I'd also guess there are many others here who are more or less like her. Let's let the guards take care of them for now and keep pushing forward.
Avis and Facio are still in danger.
All right. Let's search for an exit first.
I'm so hungry. Please give me something to eat. I'm begging you. Don't pass me a note. Don't pass me a note. Are you trying to get us killed? Please. I'm hungry. So hungry. I'll report you if you keep this up. It's almost time for the inspection. Straighten up. So hungry. What follows is a constant repetition, with the handwriting becoming increasingly faint, failing to convey anything of use. The bottom half of the note is severely damaged and has dirty shoe print on it. It looks like whoever wrote this has been taken away. Oh. Fun! Wait, this isn't the main... This isn't the main chamber. This is a different area. Dear Lauren, my sweetest daughter, I have no choice but to say goodbye to you in this way. Since our separation, not a moment goes by where I do not wish that I could leave the fortress of Meripide as soon as possible and come back to you. To go back to being the father you looked up to the most. Perhaps I'm the only one who naively believes that sinners are forgiven. The moment one is handed a sentence, they are already dead, leaving only a husk of flesh that must atone. Nobody shows compassion for the flesh. It is utterly filthy and utterly worthless. Don't make the wrong choices, Lauren. Don't do bad things. Live a beautiful life. Do your best to become a better you. Try to embrace all the bright things in this world, and don't leave any regrets behind like I did. Do not try speaking for me. Nobody here can be trusted. They're all monsters with human faces, with not the slightest shred of decency, constantly starving beyond measure. Stay far, far away from this place. No matter how you feel inside about a father like me, I still want you to know that I wish I could see you, and that I love you very much. Fun stuff. Ooh, is there more to? Is there more fun dialogue to read? He's not dead. He's breathing. I mean, he's dead, but he's not dead. Oh, that's her. Will these have limiters on them? They do. Wait, where does this one need to be pointing at? Nothing, that's the receiver.
His Grace. I'll go take a look.
It is.
I leave this area to you. Make sure to bring everyone out safe.
Understood. And please take care as well, Your Grace. We'll return here right away and await your orders.
Mm-hmm. Just focus on the tasks you've been given. I already have reliable help over here.
Me! He's talking about me! He's talking about me! Cake Man likes me!
Let's go back. We have unfinished business, do we not?
She's like, why do you call His Grace Cake Man?
That mechanism from the first room. Maybe we'll also need to hold it in place using the same device to open the door that leads to the central area. Don't forget to bring these along.
Do I get to watch them do their thing? Oh, they are gonna do their thing. That's neat. Huh. They actually went over and opened the stuff up. Wait, the first lady. Jailbreak. The first lady. Oh, and look, there's a whole animation thing. There's a whole sequence going on here. I was wondering if I could talk to her. You guys just gonna leave this dude? Anyone gonna help this brother out? I said do your jobs correctly. Alright. Nah, he's fine. No chicken escapes from Tweety's. Man, that was a reference. Oh, make sure not missing any chests off to the side. Cages remind me of the cages in Skyrim dungeons. Okay, we just need to send it over there. So I'll limit that one. Install that there. Rotate these twice. Take the limiter off. Rotate everything twice.
It's just that simple, partner.
Look at me glowing with the limiter on me. I throw the limiter on almost said Vache. Jeez Louise. Oh my gosh, look at all them. It's a cult. Venti Ultimate would work really well right now. Traveler Ultimate would work really good right now. Who else? Navia Ultimate would go hard right here.
I must confess to being furious. To think that there are still some of you who find it permissible to spit upon our rules. Remember their names. Fasal and Avis. They've betrayed you, betrayed us.
What is this cauldron you have him sitting in?
And today you will see
Oh,
with your
it's
own
an
eyes
Iron Maiden.
what'll happen to those who betray our cause. Go on, Avis. Pierce his skull with the thorn in your hands, and then push in the Aqua Dolores. Of course, you will do it one drop at a time. Let it do its magic again, and don't stop until you've pushed all of it in.
This is a fun mission. Oh, there's a Gardamak in the wing. Gardamak in the wings.
Thistle, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll find a way to endure. Oh, shut your wretched mouths! When did I give you permission to speak? My rules are the paramount law of this place. Only more pain will come to those who dare to disobey.
That wasn't that funny. Just his snoot popping out. He's just like...
That's enough, Dugier. Your rabid screams have been beyond nauseating.
Is that His Grace?
Ah, Wriothesley. I knew you would come, but I didn't expect you to be so quick.
That's what...
Must you still refuse to let me be? Did I not spell everything out for you already? What's so blasphemous about sharing a slice of the cake with me when you've already got the entire fortress at your feet?
It would seem that you can't see the difference between sharing and looting. And on top of that...
they're all making a break for it.
Look at your people. Are they not starving as you wolf down your cake?
You stop acting all high and mighty like some hero of justice. Have you forgotten? Nobody in this blasted fortress is innocent. We are all irredeemable monsters who have destroyed something that others held dear. What's so wrong about punishing those who deserve to be punished? It's what they've always deserved. And please, are you really gonna tell me that you care about their lives and well-being when you just need a supply of labor to keep this place running? Is it that all you need to keep your cushy life?
All right, Digi. I know you're trying to be like the interesting NPC villain. Just sit down. Leave that role to Enjo.
Sadly, you're wrong on both counts. Unlike you, I've never seen them as currency. The fortress is not only a place for confinement, but also a place for rebirth. Just as people are free to give in to the darkness within their hearts, they are also free to seek redemption and a new beginning. Our bodies have limits, but our spirits will always remain free. They may have made mistakes, but they are still human beings with people and things that they cherish. And most importantly, they should always retain the freedom to choose their own path once they've reflected on their past misdeeds. But you're destroying their spirits with fear, taking their freedom away so that they'll become slaves who will never again feel or think.
Look at him smirk. Can I just splatter his brains on the wall already?
And you say that's what they've always deserved? You are nothing compared to them.
He's really mad.
Honestly, he's been keeping it in until now.
You think me arrogant, Wriothesley? Well, I think you're too young and naive. You understand nothing of this world.
How old is Wriothesley? I always pegged him as being like 40s.
Nobody actually sees this fortress as any kind of just a wonderful place. See it for what it is. A dumping ground of pain and misery, irredeemable now and irredeemable forever. No prisoner will listen to you out of gratitude of their hearts. The whip is the only way to make them obey. Had you been just one step slower, I would have already taken control of all the garden mechs in this place. Your vision gives you strength. But how long will it hold against these powerful constructs?
I don't know, Dugier. You want to look? Maybe 30 at most. Mid to late 20s? Really? You I don't know, Dugier. How long will it hold against these powerful constructs? I don't know, Dugier. Why don't you look at my inventory at how many of these clockwork mecha enemy drop. Shut up.
You talk big, but in the end, you know nothing outside of power and control. In that case, let me give you a small taste of what real power looks like.
Gears. That's what.
Let's get it on! Wind, hear me. Let the world come on!
He's like, Lady Farina is here. Oh, that's a bomb. Don't stand near that, Connery. Can you pick these up? You cannot.
Way now.
Look alive! Let my name echo in sound!
Have a safe trip.
Gene bursting into reality for a moment. New burst animation just dropped.
If you think fear can control everything, well then, terrify me.
Don't high road me. You're just another crook. And it's time you got treated like one.
Did he just miss? How many you got in that single shot pistol?
the matter? Too scared to shoot straight?
I'm warning you. Unauthorized punishment and torture are prohibited here. As the Duke, you should set an example.
Funny how that slipped my mind. Well, from this point on, you can forget about that rule. The rules of the fortress are there to keep the likes of you in check. But if the Duke wants somebody dead, he needs no justification. Understood.
The guards rescue the society members who've been imprisoned at the true headquarters. Wriothesley spends much time with each member, comforting them and extending his personal apologies. Following that, he makes arrangements for follow-up medical care and cleanup work. And thus does the Beret Society debacle truly come to an end. I'm not sure why the squirrel decided to put on a really bad British accent at this juncture. I kind of thought he was going to snap his neck and we're going to get the first on-screen death. Not the first on-screen death, but...
Sorry for taking so long. Did I keep you waiting?
I thought he was going to fall on like Thanos Loki, that dude.
If you ask me, I'd say I actually feel very helpless. There's no way that I could truly empathize with the fear that the members felt every day.
Also, is it just me or were his... I'm about to say something. Behave, chat. As I'm the one who's about to say it, but were his biceps, shoulders, and pecs a lot bigger in the cutscene?
I could comfort and compensate them all I want, but it might still not be enough to repair the damage that has been done. I have to take responsibility for it, as does the fortress.
At least we were able to stop it before it got any worse. At least we were able to stop it before it got any worse.
Yeah, it's the least that we could do.
So, do you have a plan for how you're gonna deal with him yet?
Oh, Dugier? I've already got an idea. For now, I think I'll do nothing.
Huh? Why?
Set up the expectation that he'll do something and just torture him with the impending doom forever.
I think it's a very fitting punishment for him to have to imagine the sorts of punishments that will soon be coming his way. He'll be left in the dark with regards to both the dates and the details of his punishment. Of course, that's not to say that I'll be letting him off scot-free. It's not often that I actually get the chance to be creative with my punishments. I'm going to talk to the members of the society. He'll get a chance to experience everything that he's ever inflicted on them. Good idea.
I suppose this is the kind of punishment that only the fortress can mete out. Nuverlet bursts through the wall. He's like, "You're going to do what now?"
Paimon didn't know you could also be so harsh. Looks like she should watch her tongue when she's around you in the future.
Although the fortress does operate autonomously and is not... that doesn't mean that it's not under Fontaine rule, though. Like, the law... Actually, it was kind of addressed. The laws of the Court of Fontaine don't really apply to the fortress, do they?
Why do you think I'd do that kind of thing to you? You offend me, Paimon. Anyway, jokes aside, thank you so much for all of your help. There's still a lot for me to take care of, so how about this? I'll treat you to a meal in 2 days at the Coupon Cafeteria. We should have a better handle on things by then.
No, Paimon's had enough of that place.
Don't worry, it won't be the same old welfare meal. I'll make the necessary arrangements.
It'll be a welfare feast.
Oh, then you've got yourself a deal.
Let me use the restroom real quick, and then we will continue. Yeet Queen, actually. What am I doing? That. BRB. Leave the office. Leave the orifice. What is that? Twerking bunny beans? What is that? What is that emote? I get back and I see a bunny shaking its ass in my chair. Oh, I need to wait. 2 days. 2 days. We are so close to Ocelot time. Look at my eyes go crazy as I... All I'm doing is nodding my head. Whoa, he wasn't kidding.
Ah, you're here.
Look at all this.
Paimon never forgets about meals. Even if the traveler forgets, Paimon will remind him for sure.
You say that as if I haven't been feeding you or something.
That's not what Paimon meant at all. Wriothesley, you got what Paimon meant, right?
Hmm? I'm a little confused, actually.
Hey, not you too.
Jokes aside, I've got some good news. After taking a look, the doctors have let me know that it shouldn't be too difficult to extract the thorns, which means that everyone should be able to recover after a period of rest. As for their mental recoveries, most are making good progress as well. We've added a few who were more severely affected to a special observation list.
You sure got everything taken care of, Wriothesley.
I try my best. After all, it's my duty to take care of everything that happens within my territory.
I have a question for you, actually.
Please, go ahead.
Your flashbacks when you picked up the gem. Your anger when you confronted Dugier.
Ah, that's a bit of a long story. I once had a similar experience. It had to do with the host family I lived with as a child. I was an orphan, adopted by a couple with a great deal of love in their hearts. I had many siblings, and we all adored each other. Once we were older, Mom and Dad would turn us over to be individually adopted by families of greater means, and go on to adopt more young children. They were perfect parents. Or so I thought.
And then?
And then, I found out we were merely raised as livestock. Once we had reached a certain age, our parents would bring us to the market for sale. All children that were sold would leave the house, and nobody would know what became of them. As for those who didn't sell, they were merely disposed of.
What the hell, Fontaine? What is going on with this?
Did you know I once considered myself an extremely lucky child? And all of my friends, all of my siblings, they all felt this way as well.
Least traumatic upbringing into that.
I was also not the first to find out about the truth. All those who found out before me were simply added to the disposal pile. I could never shake the feeling of irony every time I juxtaposed their tragic ends against our parents' adoring smiles.
Explains a lot.
Yes. Like the society, my parents created a facade of joy, lied to satiate their desires, and even employed incredibly cruel methods to keep their grasp on power. They did all of that, but never considered how their actions would utterly ruin all the children they took under their wing. Worse, perhaps they never cared about that at all, but I did. So in the end, I killed them and set all of the remaining children free. I was convicted for my crimes and exiled to the fortress of Meripede.
All right, Arle.
My methods were extreme, yes. But I was still a teenager at the time. I'd been betrayed by those I trusted most, and I didn't think that more moderate ways would solve the problem. My doubt and helpless anger pushed me forward until I got what I deserved.
I don't really know what to say.
It's all right. You don't have to tell me what you think. I've already committed to this path, regardless of what anyone may say about it. The least I can do is to make sure that the same tragedy will not happen again in my new home.
Sorry to disturb you, everyone.
Hi.
Oh, it's Avis and Fasol. Are you two feeling better yet?
It was all because you arrived in time. I managed to escape unscathed.
Glad to hear it, homie.
We came here on impulse today because we were hoping that you'd be able to lend us a hand, Your Grace.
Please, go on right ahead. I'll do my best to help. Within reason, of course.
It's... I'd like to be wedded to Avis here at the fortress.
Also the Tsundere couple as well, Wriothesley. Look at her.
You're getting married?
Yeah, we met each other through the society and both fell into Dugier's trap. But even during our time there, we never doubted each other. We always believed that Dugier was manipulating us, trying to make us mistrust each other. And after this incident, we've come to believe that we've found the one for the rest of our lives.
You could say we managed to make the best out of a bad situation. He didn't abandon me, and I didn't forsake him either. But we're still both prisoners. And we also aren't sure if the fortress is the best place to host something so celebratory. So we are just wondering, is our request a bit too out of line?
You're right in that the fortress has never hosted a wedding before. But that's no reason to say no, is it? I'll help you make the arrangements. If you need anything special shipped in from the surface, just say the word.
Oh, we can't thank you enough, Your Grace.
Time to start thinking about a wedding cake.
We are actually also planning to stay here after the conclusion of our sentences.
By the way, if you ever want to vomit in your mouth, just look at how expensive wedding cakes are.
Yeah, we've already made tons of special memories here. So now, it'd be too hard to leave. And we have full confidence in the fortress's future with you at the helm, Your Grace.
Your trust is the highest form of praise.
Hey, loosen up a bit. Shouldn't you be the happiest man in Teyvat to hear that people would like to stay of their own free will?
Yeah. I'll always take a genuine expression of faith over any obligation to obey.
Cute! Cute! What a cute end to such a wholesome quest with nothing traumatic in it at all. You're a long way from home, Gene. And not a single mention of tea. Unplayable. Worst mission ever.
Grab yourself a welfare meal.
All right. That was a that was an experience. You guys also said that Chlorand was the last. Chlorand was the last story quest, in Fontaine. Items and ingredients is what I have. Also, reputation quests. Oh, Siege and Emily. What are you talking about? What are you guys talking about? This next, a 3 is all I had ready. Oh, because I only have 19. I need to go on. I need to go on a bit of a run. I need to get the runs. Ingredients processed. Oh, where's there? Is there not? There's not a cooking spit on the main drag in Fontaine, is there? You have to go over to the hotel.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
And then it's down here. That might have looked like I was aiming for the Melusine. I 100% was not. Why did I make 99 flour? What was I doing last time I played this game? Okay. Golden shrimp balls, golden shrimp kaya seems to be a pretty good res food to have in my NRE. I was about to ask on the Discord, because I've been using Sweet Madames for a really long time as my primary heal, but Sweet Madames are not quite as efficient. And I was about to ask, should I use hash brown or squirrel fish? And I was like, that's an easy answer. That's a very simple question to answer, Connery. Where's the phonograph? Look at this phonograph! Where's the music playing out of? He's just singing it. Air 60 player use Sweet Madames and Matsu something balls. Hash brown for because I want to be a razor man. Oh yeah, what does everyone use for stuff? Pita. Pita? Oh, the pita pockets? The pita pockets. Pita pockets. Hot pocket. What do pita pockets? What do pita pockets? The world may never know. Pita pocket. Pita pocket. 3, 3, 2, and 2. Universal peace is easy to get, because the reason I was using Sweet Madames for such a long time is because all it is just foul and sweet flowers, and I always had tons of those. I also have 39 Adeptus Temptation as whale. What got me that many encounter points? Doing the quest, probably? Huh. Okay. Well, let's go back up to Catherine, then. The quest did it. Oh, okay. All right.
Add Astra. Thank you for
Thank you for Thank you for the compass. Oh, there's nothing else to glean here. Has the ore in the chasm respawned yet? I think for the rest of the stream, maybe just doing a bit of resource gathering, because resource gathering and maybe artifact farming as well are stuff that people have in the recent past. People have recently said that they would like, not only like, oh, I wouldn't mind seeing that, but like, I would want to see that, which is surprising but appreciated.
I got you, boss.
Usually when I go mining, this is the team. I just grab the Archon team and put Dia. Oh, the chasm has respawned all of its stuff. Double artifact event? Really? Did I not notice that? Ultimate Fighting Championship. Bonk. Alright, well then maybe we'll do some of that as well. What artifacts do I need right now? I feel like I always need emblem, but I also partially feel like I'm slowing down on my need for my immediate need for emblem. Oh, I could do Ultimate Fighting Championship. No world. There's no in-world domain location. Oh, okay. Okay.
Solidify.
Go on my normal run through the chasm to to grab ore. Oh, it just started today. Okay. See you, Lone Wolf. Thanks for stopping by. Boop, boop, boopity boop. I think things that I would really like to get done before, and I know that these are big quests. They're big, long quests, and it could be several VODs. I want to start Natlan immediately, but I think it would be better if I tidied up Aranara, so finished Aranara. I know we're only like 30% of the way through it, but maybe that Squirthon would be a lot of Aranara. Aranara, Golden Slumber, and Nazaretian. Narcissus Cruise. That. How do you pronounce that? Those are the three that are the three primaries that are in my sights. So, Dream Nursery, Golden Slumber, and Narcissus Adventure. Narcissus Zenkreuz. Is there a good route, by the way, for fodder facts, for artifact farming? Because I have a couple places that I go, like the Wreck of the Sarai Maru down in Inazuma. I go there often for fodder facts. There's two buildings in Sumeru that have a relatively high, the Inazuma Treasure Hoarder camp. Because it's just about efficiency. Tatarasuna, I go to as well. It's about efficiency. I want like if there's a place where there's quite a few relatively close together. That's why I mine in the chasm, because all of the rocks down here give more drops than they do up above. Oh, Kurumiki, thank you for the raid. Hello, raid. Hello, welcome everyone in my community. Crab emote, nut emote. Stabilize. Hello, welcome raiders. Thank you so much for the raid. Hi, crab raiders. Hello, welcome. I'm Conry. I almost said crab VTuber. No. I didn't mean that. I'm Conry. Every journey has its final crab. Thank the Lord. I'm Conry, Squirrel VTuber. Hello, nut emote goes hard. Hello, welcome. He's transforming. Thank you so much for the raid. Doing a blind Genshin of playthrough, and right now I just finished Wriothesley's story quest, just doing some farming and stuff. So hello and thank you for the raid. Feel free to stick around. Chill vibes here. We have a Discord. Yeah, very relaxed. I like the Rizzler. You will become a crab soon. Hello, and welcome, and thank you. I remember our first raid had me stun locked for a solid, because it was very early into my journey, into my streaming journey, and I was like, why? Someone's raiding me? And still to this day, it is fascinating. Hello. Why do my ears wiggle so much? Because I was desperately trying to come up with a joke for that, but I came up dry. Let me switch to Dia team for these guys actually, because I like killing things with Dia. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Why are my Vampelity as well. Thank you for the follow, and Kuromiki, thank you for the follow as well. For some reason, there we go. They were my notifications sounds were turned off on OBS. Hello and thank you. Gun, thank you for the follow as well. Hello. I call this a Dia team, but realistically, Kazuha carries this team so hard. It's mostly Kazuha damage.
Midnight, Phantasm! One with nature. Teamwork is dream.
She did okay there, though. Hitting for around 7k, 8k per punch. Kazuha was Sand Beto. Desert Beto! Midnight Fanta? Oh, that does sound dope, actually. Midnight Phantasmagoria. I think that's the only people that you have to fight in the ore route that I do. Jeez Louise, that was loud. Also, 192 ping? My ping is not usually this high. I've been spoiled by low ping. And then back up top, and then back down to the waterway. Started to build her brigade, but if you don't really love her character, she doesn't make a whole lot of sense to build. Because I don't even think she works that well as an off-field pyro either. I feel like there's just better options for off-field pyro. I build her out of love. Let me, I'm really weirded out by my high ping. Hang on, let me, I'm gonna log back out. I'm gonna log out and then log back in. I didn't mean to just exit the entire game. I exited to the desktop. All right, let me just restart the game. Her against sheer cold is good. She can be a good tank. Yeah, relogging probably fix the ping. Why are we Oratrice mechanicking? Why are we Oratricing over here? Self-sustaining tank. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mechanique Denelise Cardinal. The Oratrice has found Mr. Tartaglia guilty. Guilty as charged. And who might this be? Nope, still 192, huh? That must be just on Genshin's side then. Because let me check my
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Let me check my, just run a real quick speed test. Speed test. I'm at 15 millisecond ping on my speed test. So it's definitely a thing with Genshin, which might just be you know, we're 24 hours away from patch reset.
You shouldn't see me like this.
Not that. I opened the glider too late. Why is it always Zhongli that I drop from the sky? Where Where am I going north? That was risky to just use him again to fall from the sky and get elderly.
Solidify.
Look, Grandpa, I didn't mean to. Does that make it any better? Does it make you feel any better? It was an accident. Even bedrock can be turned to cabbage. Because he's a meteorite. Order guides you. Drops himself from... Oh, whoops. Other side. He drops the meteorite. You drop him. It evens out. No, please. He has been through much in his thousands of years of life. Did I say you could? Guys, chill. You don't have a lumen stone.
Stabilize.
And then I also have a route. I also have a route in Leo as well for. I'll grab this one, then go down south here. Grab this one. There's ore at the base of Mount Tianheng. There's some here with a Pyro Abyss Mage here underneath the ruins, and then there's a spot here above Luhua Pool. Up here in Mondstadt, outside of Wolvendom, Bright Crown Canyon as well, and then I'll just go through the chasm up to here, just this path down, and then this path across. Another one here at the chasm, and then that's my mining route. Got reputation. We are at 2 hours and 40 minutes. Have a reputation quest and also have some resin to use. Let's use that resin in a domain, and then we can end. Now, what do I need? What do you seek? Artifacts, right? Oh man, I still love the Inazuma main theme. I loved this nation.
Stay close and you will live.
Okay, I will. I trust you, A. Slowly, getting Grandpa up to spec. My priorities right now, honestly, are the 4 Archons and Arlecchino to get them kind of topped off. Now, obviously not building all 5 at the same time, but those are my priorities right now. And then I think Shinobu is next. I need Ruined Serpent drops, and then Electro drops. And then after her, I don't know who's next. Probably my Natlan characters will be next. But I'm relatively close. I'm pretty close on Shogun and Zhongli. And then I'm relatively close on Nahida and Furina as well. It's just going to take a lot of resources. It's not necessarily a question of... Okay, so what do I need? It's not necessarily a question of... That's going to take a long time. It's just going to take resources. Because I could relatively quickly get them kind of topped off. Even without 2 hydros, he's still at 50,000 HP. And that is with 1 4-star HP artifact as well. I could go for another Tenacity of the Killilith, actually. I could do Tenacity, or I could just dump all 3 for the day, or for the, is it a week or a day? I could dump all 3 into the emblem, Samsara, because that's primarily what Shogun needs to top herself off, because her talents are 8, 8, 9. She's got a level 90 R5 catch, and she herself is level 90, so it's all down to her artifacts. Let me go to the emblem domain, actually. Because not only does Raiden Shogun need that, but my Beidou needs that as well. I have emblem on Shenhe. Who else has emblem? I think Xiangling also has emblem. Xingqiu. Freaking everyone uses that domain. Uses that artifact set. And if we're going in here, I haven't battled at high 3 per day. I haven't battled at high ping for a while, so this will be some getting used to. I don't like when there's a ping issue, you can still get hit right on time, but you just can't switch characters and attack right on time. But that's just kind of, yeah, that's ping. Get used to it. Who do I normally domain this domain with? Probably just my 4 strongest. That'll be fine, yeah. Three per day.
There is no escape. Here comes the catch. Busted.
You're next. $38 seconds. Under 40. Under 40. Oh, I almost used condensed. Yeah. Ooh. I'm just gonna use all 3 today in emblem. EM and a crit rate, but with flat HP and then defense and HP as the substats. I got excited when I saw a 5-star crit rate circlet.
Stabilize.
Where'd you go? There you are. Oop, I missed. Freaking noises am I making right now? if it rolls crit damage, but then it could also roll crit damage at only like 6% and never roll again on it. Gotcha facts. Gotcha artifacts. Attack. Sands. Okay. Okay. One more. There's one they fear. You should have acted. They're already here. The Elder Scrolls told of their arrival. Of a time after Oblivion opened. What was the actual words of that trailer? The time after Oblivion opened, when the sons of Skyrim would spill their own blood.
Nobody wanted to believe it.
I like Carla. She's cool. Boop. And that's my last for the day.
Sweet.
And I got just those two. Great. Fun. I'll probably scam box those. I'll probably strong box them. I don't like using the strong box. I don't like the strong box. And the strong box doesn't like me either. This. And emblem. Because what did that give me? I just never use this. I know it's useful on some characters. That's a defense. That's a 5-star defense. I might keep that. I want to have a good spread of options for 5-star defense artifacts. Prepping for my Shilonen. That's an Electro Goblet, actually. That could be used as an off-piece for Beto. Actually, I won't scam box. I will unlock that so it can stay upstairs. I'll unlock those so they can stay upstairs. Actually, no, I won't strong box anything right now. What do you have right now? Oh, you already have an electro goblet. Yeah. Wow, this one rolled on good stats as well. Especially for Beto. ER and crit damage. What are you sitting at right now? 36 by 88. Why are you so low, bro? I want to get her something like the Serpent Spine. I want to get her a crit weapon. Whether it's crit damage or crit rate. I thought about putting the Lithic Blade on her, but nowadays I'm actually not running her with other Liyue characters. Her team has Furina and Shinobu? No, Yelan and Shinobu. Why not Furina? Why is Yelan here?
Witness my magnificence!
Second battle pet? I mean... It's very tempting, but... and then Cappuccino, I want...
It is as the stars foretold.
It is it not?
Actually... Let me see if I can reset my damage high.
On your team?
Let's end this out by going to Arle's boss. I won't claim the but that's the boss that I landed my first 100k on. Wait, I want to make sure everyone's at everyone already has their bursts ready though. Mona's is almost ready. Bennett could probably get his up in the space of time as well. All right, let's go.
Order guide you.
Yeah, her stuff's already ready. Get your burst up, Benny. Benny boy.
Decided by destiny. I'm going in.
Oh, I didn't have enough bond of life when I hopped in here. Did I not? Did I pop her Did I pop her skill, the X, early? I feel like I didn't have a lot of bond of life with that. The last time I did was with Mona and Yelan, actually. Let me see if I can replicate that.
Let's go get ourselves some answers.
Because I hit 134k once. I think that's my damage high. I wish that the damage high that tracks in the achievement didn't count trials. Because that's cheating. That doesn't count. That's a trial.
This is order. Gather.
Lay to bear. Gotcha. Shadows of fate.
Shadows of frick. I started using Arle's Bond of Life. It's already running down. That's why I'm not using her right now. There we go.
Fate is upon you.
My strong daddy. I'm not sure why I said that. 140? I thought that was 14 in like just a one that didn't crit. That's right on the money though, because my damage high was let's see if I can pull that up. It was what is so crazy about it is the attack rate, not the crit rate, the attack rate of Arle, because she'll have a crit for 140 and then she'll follow it up immediately with a 60,000 with a hit for 60,000. It's psychotic. That is in this folder, is it not? Right here. Right here. Right now. This. So a crit for 134 and then an immediate hit following it up for 67. And then the 11.2 was 11,001 was probably a Mona bubble exploding, but then Yelan's dice are also hitting for 5,600 per hit, and she throws 3 at a time. I didn't use my resin to get that, did it? Why am I down at 95? What did I just use? Oh, because we used original resin for the event on the emblem domain. Fucking duh, Connery. Anyone still alive? Any boss drops that she needs? She needs her own boss drops, actually. However, you're kind of okay right now. It's mostly I want to get your artifacts more squared away and get your weapon all the way up. Actually, not even artifacts. It's mostly her own level and then her weapon level is what I want to get up. But when it comes to the Archons, I want to get they're much not as close to like they're much further away from being topped off than Arla is. Zhongli's probably the closest because I use him as a shielder, so he only really cares about HP, which he has in spades right now in comparison to anyone else. Zhongli's skill at level 9, so it's Zhongli's skill and Raiden's burst are my only ones that are level 9, prepped to be crowned. And my first crown, I don't know. Gramps might get my first crown because I use him everywhere. Absolutely, he's on so many teams. He's such a strong shielder, which is another reason why I want to build Lanyan, because I want to have another option for a strong shield. It's just, I need these. Not track. There we go. Remember when I first got that? I thought that was when I first got her. I thought that was a real bird that she just stuffed into her pocket. My pipe is... Wait, don't I have enough? I thought I had enough for R5. Staring into my pipe. I thought I had enough to get R5 for the pipe. R pipe for the 5. Let me end off with the Archon team. I really like Mona. This is my first standard 5-star. I lost the first banner I pulled on was Yelan's, and I lost Yelan's 50-50 to Mona. I like playing her so much. Her burst is legit. There's almost no team that her burst doesn't help with. Even running a mono Hydro team, if for some reason you did that, it would still help. And the fact that smaller enemies, even if they're like Fatui agents, smaller enemies can get trapped, can get bubbled by her burst. Oh, I seem to get the 4 stars on the last day. I remember people saying that it's never a great idea to pull on a banner with the intention of getting a 4-star. For this banner for Eonstein, that was kind of a lot of people were pulling specifically for the 4-star. Next banner, if we go high enough in pity, and I get some good pulls, I am hoping I could C4 my Beto. I'm not hurting for constellations for her, other than that, like, I would love constellations because I use her as an on-field DPS, which is totally not her purpose. Her kit is not designed to be an on-field. But I would love Stormbreaker can strike 2 additional targets. Increases Tidecaller. Her parry would be amazing to have at a higher level. And then when she gets hit, when she gets attacked, normal attacks gain an additional instance of electro damage. Increases Stormbreaker. For the duration of Stormbreaker, electro resistance is reduced to anyone around her, so. But primarily, it's just kind of a bonus that Beto is on this next banner, because primarily, I'm hoping for an Ocelot, and I would like to remind us. Oh, I just need one more of these frickers. We are guaranteed. Let's end by fishing, actually. I said that we were going to end, but we're at 3 hours. That's kind of okay. Hup. Oh my gosh, the radish is dying. Is that one? Oh, I was too close to it. No, I wasn't. Never mind. Never mind.
Steady now. It's the fight.
Yeah, I know.
Whew, that was a tough fight.
I usually turn the dialogue off when I'm fishing. Ending off this stream by R5ing my pipe. This sometimes, this for some reason didn't feel near as grindy as R5ing the catch, and I don't know why. I think maybe it's because you can only find that one fish in an area where you have to take out the bros that are around there who were really irritating at first.
Oh, come on. Stay strong.
It sounded like Noelle's VA. Who? What am I doing? Hey! Cryo Mage, Slimes and Abyss Mage.
Activity serves no purpose whatsoever.
The Favonius sword looks really good on her. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to use with her. I mean, it's not that it doesn't make sense to use with her, but it looks really good on her. She's so cute and weird. Pipe Rina makes her look like a thug. Yeah, she's just smacking you with a rusty pipe. While smiling like that as she does it. Teehee, beat you with a pipe. Alright. Not sure what tomorrow will bring as per usual. Don't know what I'm doing. But maybe more Aranara tomorrow. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh. Also, Farina and Arlecchino both have the sitting. They both sit. I want them to be friends. I want them to reconcile. But it kind of makes more sense if they never do. I wonder if that's like an exercise ball. That's what it feels like sitting on a bubble like that. All right. Not sure what we're doing tomorrow, but wow, that's loud. There we go. I will let you know on the Discord. Probably Aranara, but yeah, Arla and Ferdinand do not work well together. Their elements, like you would think, like, oh, I could use Farina's Bros and Vaporize with Arle, but because of the HP mechanics of both, it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense to have them on the same team together. So probably Ara questing, and I will let you know on the Discord what time we will start. Probably at more 3:30. This time slot is working for me again with my work schedule, so that's what will probably happen. Thank you all so much. Thank you once again for the raid, Kuromiki. Welcome everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Let's get some more nuts and cabbages and crabs if you wish as well to round this stream out. And I will see all of you tomorrow. Drink water, be good to each other. Love you lots. Bye-bye.